In the late 1960s, a shadow stalked the streets of Northern California, a man who taunted police, terrorized citizens, and claimed responsibility for as many as 37 murders. He signed his letters with a chilling symbol, and the name? The Zodiac. More than 50 years later, his true identity remains one of America's most enduring mysteries. The Zodiac Killer first emerged in December 1968. Two teenagers, David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, were shot and killed on a secluded road near Vallejo, California. Just 7 months later, in July 1969, another couple, Darlene Ferrin and Mike Mageau, were attacked in a similar fashion. Mageau survived, but Darlene was fatally wounded. These killings marked the beginning of a reign of terror that would grip California. Soon after the murders, newspapers received letters from someone claiming to be responsible. These weren't ordinary letters. They contained chilling details that only the killer could know and cryptic ciphers that promised to reveal his identity. In one letter, he wrote, "I like killing people because it is so much fun." The Zodiac demanded his letters be printed on the front page of newspapers, or he would kill again. Terrified editors complied. Within weeks, the name Zodiac became infamous. The killer didn't stop. More attacks followed. In September 1969, Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard were stabbed at Lake Berryessa. Hartnell survived, but Cecilia tragically died 2 days later. The attacker even left his signature, a circle with a cross, drawn on the victim's car door. Just 2 weeks later, cab driver Paul Stein was shot in San Francisco. This time, the Zodiac was spotted by multiple witnesses, yet somehow he slipped away. Over the years, hundreds of suspects have been investigated. One of the most famous was Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted child molester who lived near several of the crime scenes. He owned a Zodiac brand watch, the same symbol used by the killer. However, DNA evidence later ruled him out. In 2021, a group of cold case investigators called the Case Breakers claimed the Zodiac was a man named Gary Francis Post. They pointed to photographs, scars, and even connections to the ciphers. But law enforcement has never confirmed this theory. Dozens of other suspects have surfaced, but none have ever been definitively proven to be the Zodiac. The Zodiac's letters included 4 ciphers. One was cracked by a school teacher and his wife in 1969, but it revealed only a disturbing rant. For decades, the most complex code, the 340 cipher, went unsolved. Finally, in 2020, a team of amateur code breakers cracked it. The message taunted police again, but offered no name. To this day, one final cipher remains unsolved. Between 1968 and 1969, the Zodiac claimed responsibility for at least 5 confirmed murders and possibly dozens more. Despite police investigations, handwriting analysis, DNA testing, and thousands of tips, his true identity has never been revealed. Over 50 years later, the case remains open. Who was the Zodiac Killer? A brilliant madman, a compulsive liar, or something else entirely? Perhaps we'll never know. What do you think? Drop your theories in the comments.